Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is episode number 560. The category, Brainy Tuesday number 24. These are the more difficult questions. Not quite as easy as Trebek Trivia on Fridays, but still a general category. It's got a little bit of everything. They're just a little bit harder. So thank you for watching, and good luck on today's quiz. Question 1. What two planets of the solar system are referred to in astronomy as the inferior planets, although this is due to their position, not their insignificance? The answer is Mercury and Venus. Question 2. In what African nation was Haile Selassie overthrown in September of 1974 after almost 58 years as emperor, leading to the country becoming a Marxist state in the 1980s? The answer is Ethiopia. Question number 3. On a U.S. interstate highway, what is the standard background color of a sign indicating upcoming recreational areas, tourist attractions, or points of interest? The color you're looking for is brown. Question number 4. What is the name of the beautiful gypsy dancer who befriends and was loved by Quasimodo in Victor Hugo's 1831 novel, The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Her name was Esmeralda. Question number 5. In his 1914 poem, Death of the Hired Man, what American poet wrote the all-too-true line, "Home is the place where there they have to take you in"? The answer is Robert Frost. Question number 6. What Austrian composer, the first of the great composers of the Viennese classical style, is considered to have virtually invented the string quartet? The answer is Haydn, or Haydn, Joseph Haydn. Question number 7. Lynette Frohm is an American criminal who was a member of the Manson family. Although she was not involved in the Tate LaBianca murders, she did serve a 34-year prison term for attempting to assassinate which U.S. president? The answer is Gerald Ford. Question 8. Electronegativity is the term given in chemistry to an element's attraction for electrons. Which of the chemical elements has the highest electronegativity? The answer is fluorine. Question number 9. Although it was only used for testing and never actually entered space, what was the name of the original space shuttle built in the late 1970s? The answer is the Enterprise. Question number 10. Located in the Pacific Northwest part of the United States, what are the names of the 4 surrounding states which share a border with the state of Oregon? Those 4 states are Washington, Idaho, California, and Nevada. Question number 11. Often referred to as the Hound of Hades, what is the name of the vicious, 3-headed dog of Greek mythology who was the guardian of the gates of Hades? The answer is Cerberus. Question number 12. What is the term for the style of painting of which Claude Monet was an important figure, begun in France in the 1860s, which emphasized the qualities of light by using short brushstrokes of bright colors? Claude Monet was a very important Impressionist painter. The answer is Impressionism. Question 13. Both are also 4-letter words. Atomic numbers 79 and 82. What are the only 2 chemical elements on the periodic table which have names ending with the letter D? Chemical elements ending with D, gold and lead. Question 14. He assumed power after the death of his brother, Edward IV, and is thought to have ordered the murder of his nephews, who served as King of England from 1483 to 1485. The answer is Richard III. Question 15. What is the name of the famous Greek statue of the Hellenistic period created by artist Alexandros of Antioch, which was found on the island of Melos and is missing its arms? The answer is the Venus de Milo. Question number 16. Spring tides are the highest and lowest tides which occur during each lunar cycle. At what 2 phases of the moon do spring tides occur? The answer is the new moon and the full moon. Question 17. What is the name of the 19th century American poet who wrote the poems The Building of the Ship, The Wreck of the Hesperus, and The Village Blacksmith? The answer is Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Question 18. The leader of a group of hippies in the 1960s known as the Merry Pranksters. What is the name of the American author of novels Sailor Song and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? His name was Ken Kesey. Question 19. Cogito ergo sum, which is Latin for I think, therefore I am, is a dictum coined by what French philosopher in his Discourse on Method as a first step in demonstrating the attainability of certain knowledge? The answer is René Descartes. Question 20. The immediate cause for the beginning of the First World War, what historical figure was assassinated by Gavril Princip near the Miljacka River in 1914? His name was Franz Ferdinand. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. As usual, Brainy Tuesday, a little bit harder than the normal quizzes that we do. Hopefully you enjoy doing it, but hopefully, even if you don't get them all right, you learn a little something. Some of these questions will pop up in future quizzes, so the more you learn and pay attention right now, the better you will do in the future. That's the main goal of this channel. Well, second main goal. Main goal is to have fun and for you to enjoy doing it. Second one is to learn a little something. So hopefully some of these questions that you don't know, man, you can look them up. Some of them are great stories. Some of them are pretty interesting stuff. So hopefully you're learning. Hopefully this inspires you to dig a little deeper into some of this stuff that's not all just boring old pop culture. Anyways, here is question 21 from pop culture. No, that's from American government. Question 21. What two men were the youngest and the oldest candidates to be elected to the office of President of the United States? So I'm looking for the youngest president to be elected and the oldest president to be elected. The answers: John F. Kennedy was the youngest, and the most recent, Joe Biden, is the oldest person to ever be elected as the President of the United States.